Can you read what this says? HL. That's somebody's initials, somebody in my family. And it's John Deere's leash. Yeah, that says John Deere. I didn't know you could read. Can you read? It's the colors. Yeah. Guess who picked that out? Me or Maurice? Wrong answer. Maurice picked that out for our dog Henry. Lindsey, that's his initials right there, HL. Just like, does your mother ever write your name on stuff, or you write your name on stuff so you know it's yours? Well, we know this is Henry's leash. And Henry doesn't use a leash a whole lot because we live in the country and he can run. He knows where he's supposed to go and not to go. But when we do have to put him on a leash, let's see, I always forget. This part goes around his leg, right? Really? No? Is that how you do that with Bella? No. Your dog? This part goes around his neck. That's too, let's see. Yeah, so where does this go? That clicks on his collar. That's right, I'm playing dumb because I already really knew that, because occasionally we do have to put him on a leash. He's bad on a leash, but we have to do it every now and then. But anyway, this helps me connect to Henry and keep up with him. So I hook it on his collar sometimes, and then he takes me for a walk. And sometimes you say, I'm going to take the dog for a walk. Sometimes the dog takes you for a walk. I know Bella takes you for a walk sometimes, doesn't she? Yeah, because she's so strong and spunky. She'll take you for a walk. She always takes Gray for a walk. She's really big compared to you. Yeah, huh? Why am I the lucky one? Because I have a leash? You don't have a leash? Oh no, you poor thing.
The wrapping thing was taken. Somehow Bella was running away from me, and it just, the thread, it snapped in half and it broke.
She's very strong, isn't
All
she?
it is just a line of leash.
Oh,
I don't have a
you poor thing. You're so deprived. Don't we all feel sorry for him?
Take donations for leash.
But take donations for leashes. Well, anyway, so when I hook this leash on Henry, I know that I'm connected to him and that I belong to him and he belongs to me. And I'm so grateful for my little dog. I love my dog. Do you have a dog or cat, Keely? You have a cat? How do you feel about your cat? He's stupid sometimes. He sits in the middle of the road. Maybe he needs a leash. I've never seen anybody walk a cat on a leash, but maybe it's time to try one. Yeah. Do any of you? Some of you are going, yeah, we need a leash for our cat. Anyway, so I really, it's good to have a leash if you're somewhere, especially that your animal's not familiar with where they are, so that you can keep up with them. And, I think sometimes maybe God needs to have a leash on us. What do you think? What if we're the ones that got clipped onto this end and God holds onto this end because God needs to have a hold of us? Sometimes I think that would be a good thing, don't you? Well, you know what? Even though we don't have to have a leash because we're not, well, I was going to say we're not as wild as our animals, but maybe we're worse than that sometimes, huh? But we don't technically have to have a leash. But isn't it cool that we know that we're connected to God through Jesus? That maybe Jesus is sort of like the leash that connects us to God. He's the one who made it possible for us to be in touch with God. Today at 3 o'clock, I hope you bring your pets because we're going to celebrate them as part of God's good creation and how we are connected to our pets and how they are connected to God and how we are connected to God. And I think it's a good thing to celebrate the good gifts that God has given to us, and one of those good gifts is our pets. So whenever you get clicked onto the other end of a leash with your pet, or they crawl up in your lap, or even you have to go grab them, Keely, because they're sitting in the middle of the road, or doing something silly that they should or shouldn't do, you just think about the fact that those are part of God's good creation. And you know what God said about creation when He created everything? God said, that's good. That's in the book of Genesis. God said, it's good. And so they are part of God's good creation. And guess what? So are you. You're part of God's good creation too. All right, let's say our prayers together. You help me out, okay? Dear God, we love you. Thank you for Jesus, who connects us to you so that we might know you and know that we belong to you. We love you, God.